Hello, welcome to another review by Zombie. In tonight's review, we're going to take a look at some products that was sent to me by the good folks at E-Cigarete an excellent company. And the first product we're going to take a look at tonight is the Vivi Nova. It's a tank, and this is the package that it comes in. Looks just like this. And it does have some instructions on the back of it. Looks just like that here. And this is exactly how you'll receive this product if you order it from that store. I'll take you through the whole process of the Vivi Nova. And this is what comes in the kit. You have the main tank itself, which is right here. It's a 2.8 milliliter tank, which fits on any 510 thread Ego product. And it comes stock with a 1.8 ohm coil, which is already inside of it, and it also has a 2.4 ohm coil and a 2.8 ohm coil. Now, I'm going to take you through the process showing how you go about changing the coil out right now. So we're going to change it to the 2.8. And let's see, I gotta find the 2.8. I believe it's this one right here. And this is what the coil looks like in the packaging. Has the wicks on it. Get that out of the packaging here. Okay. And as you can see, that's exactly what it looks like out of the packaging. Now, on the coil itself, I know you can't tell too well with this right here, but there's a spot on the coil heads by Vivi to where you'll see real up close. You can't really tell too well on this camera, but it'll tell you what the ohmage listing is it on. And this one is the 2.8. You can't really make it out too well. And the wicks are changeable. You just pop this little piece off here. Like so. And you just pull the wicks out and you just change that out. This piece here just comes right off. You just change the wicks out. But we're not going to do that in this review. And just put that back in place there. Now, what you need to do to change out the coil is basically you just unscrew the bottom half of the Vivi tank, which is right here. And when you pull it out, it'll look just like this. Just like so. Now, this has a separate thread right here that you just turn, and that comes right out. And we'll remove the stock 1.8 and put it over here to the side. And go ahead and show you the bottom part here. This is the little section here is what they call the well. And when you change the coil, you have to take your wicks and you have to put the wicks down into the well, because that's where the juice feeds up from the wicks into the coil head, and that's what feeds into the tank, into the section that vapes and heats up, and that's what hits into the system. Okay, so we'll grab the 2.8 ohm coil head. It'll stop slipping out of my fingers. little slippery sucker here. Alright. And I'll just take and screw it in place there. Just like so. And you don't want to do it too tight because you'll strip the threads out. You don't want to do that. And just like I told you, you just want to take the wicks, place them down inside of the coil, or the well I mean. Place them right down inside of the well. Just like that. And that's what that looks like. Then you're going to take the rest of the BB tank, put it back together like so. And screw the BB tank back onto the bottom part. And now you've changed out the coil head. So, now the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your juice in. Now the juice that we'll be using for this demonstration also comes from E-Cigarete impressions, and as you know from my previous reviews is that I've been a big menthol smoker most of my life, and so we're going to be using their version of menthol, and this is that menthol, just as a 70-30 PGBG, and it's an 18 milligram menthol. Very good, very tasty. Be doing a separate review on this. Be looking for that. And what you're going to do is this top section also unscrews. So you unscrew that, and so now you're left with the top section. It has a drip tip mouthpiece. We'll set that to the side. We'll unscrew our menthol e-liquid and show you something here real quick about the interior part of the coil head. Okay, look right down in there. That center piece there is what they call an airflow tube. You don't never want to get your juice into that area. It's just the same as would be like a Cartomizer or a Clearomizer, because that's where the vapor comes through, and if you get juice down in there, you could mess up your battery or whatever it is that you're connecting your tank to. So you, like always, you know, any Cartomizer or Clearomizer or any kind of tank, you always want to put it down the side of your tank. So that's a little side note for anything that you fill up with juice, whether it be a Cartomizer, Clearomizer, tank, anything of that nature. So we're going to take our menthol e-liquid in our tank, and we're just going to fill it up to right about between the two right about the 2.8 line, which I know because it's the smoky colored version you can't really see it too well, but let me fill it up and then I'll show you what it looks like filled up. Okay. Yep, that's about right. Okay. Now, try to show you here on this camera. Okay, if you can see where the liquid line is, and you'll notice that I left it right below that top line there. That top line is right above the 2.8 section. You want to try to go below that, because that's where the top of the coil is, and you don't never want to go above that area, because that's where you're taking a chance on getting it into that center hole. Alright, now that we've got that took care of, we're going to take our top section and screw it back on. And you don't want to screw it on too hard, just a little snug. And there you have it. You now filled up your 2.8 milliliter Vivi Nova tank with some menthol e-liquid. Both items come from E-Cigarete And now we're going to give it a little test from an item I've been testing that also comes from E-Cigarete A little something called the Bammo, which I'll also be doing a review on. If I can pull it back out of the box here. You have to forgive me here. I got this stuff set up. Alright. And this is the Bammo unit that also comes from E-Cigarete Impressions. So we're going to test out the Vivi Nova tank on it. Have a little bait. Score it up. Alright. Let's give it a go. Has a really good taste. The Vivi puts out a really good taste. With this e-liquid and the Vivi Nova, there's hardly, there might be just a little harshness in the throat hit, but I'm going to give the taste and the throat hit a combined score of about an 8 out of 10, and an 8 out of 10 also. So the taste is 8 out of 10, and the throat hit's an 8 out of 10 because it's smooth, the taste is refreshing, and because it's the Vivi Nova, you know, excellent design, holds a lot of e-liquid, so this is going to last for quite a while. And, well, as you can see, there's a tremendous amount of vapor production, but let's check it for score-wise. Oh yeah, big vapor production, very satisfying. I can't say more good things about this. It would run on and on and on. 10 out of 10. So that's ecigaretteimpressions.com. Their link's going to be down below, above the comment section in the description area. Go check them out. They've got excellent product. As a matter of fact, in February they're going to be running a Bammo contest, which is one of these units. It's an awesome unit. They've got a great kit. I'll be explaining that in an upcoming review. Excellent company. They've got fine products. They've got the homey kind of personal touch. They'll cater to your need. And, you know, they've got exactly what you need. So, go check them out. www.ecigaretteimpressions.com. So, I hope you enjoyed my review. Until next time. Happy vaping.